Jason Garrett was not fired by the Dallas Cowboys after a disappointing 9-7 season, but many fans wanted him to be. Garrett has now been at the helm of the Cowboys for 7 full seasons but has led the team to the playoffs only twice. His clock management has never improved since he took over the team, and their lack of depth has to be at least somewhat attributed to the coaching staff. Garrett can win when everything falls into place. He is the coaching version of a game manager, but he has never shown a remote ability to handle things going wrong. When his players get hurt, or he simply doesn't have enough good ones, he falters. That might explain why Mike Freeman of Bleacher Report called him one of the 2 coaches who have the most pressure on them this season. That does not necessarily mean that the Cowboys are openly considering firing Garrett. But it means that mediocrity will no longer be expected. The Cowboys have a playoff-caliber roster. Anything less should be treated as a disappointment, which one could argue Garrett already has been. The Cowboys are supposed to represent the pinnacle of NFL achievement. Making the playoffs in 25% of your seasons, which Garrett would hit if he misses out this year, is not acceptable for a team with such a high standard. With all of the young talent on their team, the Cowboys would be a highly desirable destination for any coach in football. They would have no trouble bringing in a high-level replacement. The onus falls on Garrett to make sure they don't have to consider such an option. The other coach Freeman names might be a surprise to Cowboys fans. It's Green Bay Packers head man Mike McCarthy. The Packers have beaten the Cowboys with regularity during Garrett's tenure, but that doesn't mean they have reached their own expectations. With an all-time quarterback in Aaron Rodgers, they have only managed to win the Super Bowl once. McCarthy's game management is even worse than Garrett's, and the Packers have largely failed to put a championship roster around Rodgers over the past few years. They have already turned over their front office and taken a more aggressive approach to free agency. If McCarthy can't bring Rodgers another championship under those circumstances, he could easily be out of a job as well. Neither of these coaches have been as consistently bad as, say, Hugh Jackson on the Cleveland Browns, but the standard is so much higher for their teams that anything less than contention is not tolerated. The Packers and Cowboys have the talent to win Super Bowls. If they don't, it isn't the players' faults. Most coaches would kill for the kind of talent that Garrett and McCarthy have. If they don't take advantage of it, someone else will.